Hey guys, this is Chris. I'm back with another channeling, and this will be for the collective of water signs. I have been a little MIA the last couple months. I have posted on my page that I was just recently diagnosed with breast cancer, so I kind of been going through a lot, scheduling appointments and stuff like that. But other than that, school and life kind of got in the way. But I know you guys have been waiting very impatiently for me to channel for you to let you know what's going on. So we're going to do water signs today, and I'm going to tap in. And oh yeah, by the way, I'm not on camera because I didn't feel like putting on makeup. So excuse me, but the words are more important than the visual, right? I hope. Okay, so water sign collective. Allow my higher self to connect to the water sign collective higher self. Okay, so the first thing I see, I for the first thing I hear for you guys is big changes, and I'm overwhelmed. I just keep hearing over and over, I'm overwhelmed. Needing to make changes in your habits and diets, also, that being something that's very important right now. I'm not exactly sure if there's something going on with your health or just wanting to lose weight. There's a lot of people here that want to lose weight. I hear that. Needing to make that change, also needing to drink more water. There's a lot of people, I'm hearing from spirit that there's a lot of people that are not drinking enough water, so you guys definitely need to do that. um I'm also seeing someone kind of like stuck in the snow. Okay, so this is a random message. um his spirit is saying to put some salt in your car for times like this, and this is predictive, this hasn't happened yet. But if you're in like a wintry climate, I would definitely do that. Either put some type of Rubbermaid container in your car, just in case, and you can put it under the wheels. So that's predictive for anybody, like I said, that's in a cold climate right now. Okay, so that's a prediction. Okay, so next, love. Love for water signs. Okay, so I'm seeing the visual of somebody outside of a fence, and I hear I'm on the outside looking in. Okay, spirit wants me to remind you, as far as that visual, walking away from family, lovers, friends, that were energy vampires or abusive or toxic was 100% the right thing to do. Okay, so somebody needs to hear that for sure. And to not hold any guilt or shame for walking away, blocking them out, the toxicity, um, the energy out of your life. Okay, so not to feel guilty for that because it was 100% the right thing for you to do. I'm also hearing that this message is your confirmation. Okay, so if you were wondering if you were right or wrong, or you're going back and forth trying to make a head over heart decision, you made the right decision. Okay, because your inner peace is more important than drama or trying to figure out somebody else's shadow work, because that's what it feels like. Okay, what else? There's also another side message that comes through for you, and I'm hearing the song "It's Raining Men." Like it's raining men, hallelujah. But I'm also hearing after that Build a Bear. So like a Build a Bear. So for the singles in this pile in reference to love, I'm seeing that you wishing that you could take the good traits of several men or women, depending on who's listening, because I have girls and guys that listen to my channelings, but and kind of like combine them and build a bear. I'm also hearing the one that you really want, kind of like has you waiting to exhale. Okay, so you're like holding your breath to hear from them, for them to reach out, for them to care, and also in conjunction with me hearing that, um, Spirit is telling me that this will continue to be a cat and mouse game. I'm also hearing along with that is that you kind of enjoy it like this, because I'm hearing the song in my head, Beyonce Big Ego. So this is something that kind of like turns you on this chase. Um, it may not be the healthiest thing, but you know, what are you going to do? As far as that, just for reference as a healing message, I don't see the cat and mouse thing being toxic, right? Of what's going on as far as singles are concerned. But I do hear like how can I put this? Don't let somebody live rent free in your head, because for some here I see a very obsessive energy. Like I see somebody looking someone up online. I see exes in this pile, you looking up exes, kind of like I hate to say it this way, it's kind of like obsessive stalkerish energy, wondering who they're with, what they're doing. Okay, needing to let that go, and like I said, focus on you, and your growth forward, because you're stagnating yourself. That's what Spirit is saying. You're stagnating yourself, and this is in reference to exes or people that you want and can't have, because that's an aspect of it that comes through too. Um, there's also a message from Spirit, that comes through after I say that, to not repeat familiar and old patterns. Okay, so a strong message of be authentic and expect authentic. So from yourself and whoever your person of interest is. And that message is for couples and relationships, okay? After that, okay, hold on. After that, I'm also seeing you being so focused on finance and work. And I believe this is partially another group. But this could be an infused message, because I'm also seeing somebody working super hard, but like on their down times when they eat and when they lay down in bed, they're kind of like obsessing like this over their love interest and also past people. And I hear in conjunction with that past hurt and pain, needing to do shadow work, huge, huge, needing to work out those demons, okay? And not allowing them to consume you, not needing to numb yourself or wanting to numb yourself in any way, food, drugs, alcohol, any type of habit that you're overdoing, okay? Not allowing that to happen. Okay, so like I was saying, being so focused on finances and work, um, Spirit is basically saying like you need to be really honest with yourself, saying that you want this soulmate or this true love, and especially right now, because the people that hear this are so overly burdened with work and finances and a million and one other thoughts. I'm literally just seeing like a cork board with a million sticky notes and appointments and errands, and I need to do this, and it's just like off the chain type of schedules. Okay, and this is for singles and couples. This is a double message as far as that. Um uh and also just being too busy right now. So as far as couples are concerned, I do see you feeling like maybe your work is getting in the way, their work is getting in the way, not enough time together, or because you're so overly burdened with whatever it is you're focusing on. I also do feel a lot of entrepreneurs in this pile, or somebody that owns their own business or does something that's like freelance, to where it's almost like got you working 24/7. Okay, so you may feel like your relationship is suffering in that respect. But I also do hear for a few in this pot, not a few, more than a few. This is a soulmate connection in your relationship that you have now. It's just like, as I say that, I kind of see um, like Hierophant energy, right? But the steps are different. They're kind of like broken steps. Okay, so there's a lot of healing that still needs to be done with you and your partner. So shadow work, healing, needing to love yourself first. Okay, there's a lot of wanting to drown the other person in attention and love, but not knowing how to focus that energy in on yourself. Okay, so needing to turn the attention in. That's a message. Ooh, that energy was heavy for you guys. You are definitely like way down in your love life, with thoughts. Very, very heavy, burdening energy. I mean, I expect it for water, but it's really heavy, guys. Um, Needing to ground yourself too, honestly. I just feel like all of you right now are just kind of like in this heavy energy. I do see it lighthearted in a sense. You may be taking it easy, or this may be a sign that you need to take it easy, kind of like take a few days off if you've been working crazy hours, just because I feel the weight in your shoulders, in your neck. um what's happening is, a spirit is telling me that you're internalizing. So whatever it is you do for work, needing to clear yourself, needing to block yourself off from people. So you may need to, like, detox, okay? And just kind of like get your focus back, laser on your target. And when I say that, I don't mean specifically just in work. I mean on yourself too, because self-care is a part of the process. In if you work a 9 to 5, or if you're an entrepreneur, you kind of like have to, you got to pump the brakes a little bit and reel it in, because I see you guys potentially having some sleepless nights, up worrying about stuff, obsessing about projects, needing to get it out. I do also see a lot of people that will listen to this, that do stuff on social media. Okay, so wanting to stay ahead of the curve, obsessing about that, a lot of research, needing to take a deep breath, guys. Because it's like, it's really heavy energy, okay? All right. Oh, where were we? Okay, so money, right? Let's do money. So visually, I'm seeing, as far as your money is concerned, like huge boulders, okay? And I'm seeing like this really small person trying to move these huge boulders out of their way. And I hear like debt, financing, budgeting, working on your credit score. There's a lot of people here working on their credit score or trying to, okay? And Spirit is saying, in reference to the credit score, slow and steady wins the race. Okay, so even if it's a slow process, it will improve over time. I'm hearing the next 2 years, so that's a confirmation for somebody that needs to hear that. A year and a half, 2 years, okay? So you may see a relatively significant change, to begin to get you to where you need to be. Because I'm hearing like 650, 670, it needing to be that. I'm not sure if some people are trying to purchase a car or a home or something like that, but that being your goal, also into the 700s would be, it would be 2 years, 2.5 years for 700s, but to get it up enough to qualify, it will be 1.5 to 2 years. Okay, so that's your confirmation. I'm also hearing Spirit at the end say, no more impulse buying. Okay, so it's something about like as soon as your direct deposit hits the bank, or however you get paid, or whatever's going on, like online shopping, convenience purchases, impulse buy, just being a little out of hand. But I do hear on the other hand that you guys have really been working on your budget, but there's like some things that you can't live without. And it's so funny because as I hear spirits saying that, the things that you can't live without are like expensive coffee drinks, crystals, certain books, certain luxury items. And okay, so the message from Spirit is to need to stand back and analyze, do I really need this? Okay, because if the goal is financial security and growth, um every bit that you spend that you don't need to spend is moving you a step, uh steps further away from your goal. So that's how that wraps up. Like that's the message. Okay, money. There's also people here listening to this that need to hear that if you continue being dedicated to your craft, okay? So I'm seeing a lot of people here. This is online, doing things online. These are people that make stuff with their hands. These are people that have ideas about doing stuff like this. These are also people that own businesses. And there's people that do like graphic design, I hear, design, very creative arts. I also see people here that work with children or younger people. You needing to hear, because there's been this big, like heavy burden, heavy cloud over you. So that's the visual that I see of, will I make it to wealth? Will I be comfortable? Okay, so the message from Spirit is, if you remain dedicated and consistent to your craft, in the next 10 years or in 10 years, you will reach a level of comfort and stability in your finances. And it will be a slow build till then. So if there's somebody here just starting a business that needs a confirmation, and I also hear a correction from Spirit as I say that, there's some here that will reach it at year 6.5 to 7. Okay, but just as a round number, I would put it at 10 years. But there's some, like I said, that will reach it at 6.5 to 7. And this is actual growth, actual profit. So there may be people that need to hear that. Something about profit, turning a profit or turning a big profit, okay? So that's like several messages that come through. I hope you guys can decipher this. The way channeling works is kind of like, as the person hears it, they know what I'm talking about, but usually I have no clue what it means. So I kind of just got to spit it out as I go. And for others, the younger people in this pile, okay, so I'm hearing, because schooling is involved, okay, so I hear schooling, education, certifications, okay, so I'm hearing 15 years. So this is stability, comfort, and stability. Okay, so whatever that means to you. And this is young, so under 25 that hear this, okay? Maybe 26, okay? But by yourself reaching that stability, okay? In whatever it is you intend to do. I'm just double checking the numbers because I am seeing some people that are younger that will reach it in the 6 to 7 years or 10, but very few. Okay, so I'm also hearing that it'll be a lot of trial and error, but by the end you will have mastered your craft in every way imaginable. So that's a message for somebody too. So there's somebody that needs to hear that you need to crawl before you walk. And also you have to be the student before the teacher. And there's trial and error in this, in whatever you're doing, because there's a lot of people here that are doing a lot of different things. And it would take me forever to name off all of them. But a lot of it I do see as like creating products, entrepreneurship, wanting to a home-based business, right? That's what I'm hearing. Writers in this pile too. Also, in reference to that, I'm hearing needing to go. Okay, so there's people with questions here, and like I said, I'm just going to spit it out because it's super random. Needing to go with a uniform branding and color palette. So everything needing to match or correlate. Okay, so there's something now for people that are already established here. There's something about your product line, the reason why you may not be moving as many units or products as you could, is the websites, the different social medias, or however it is you advertise, isn't uniform, so people aren't being able to pull them all together. So it being more beneficial for you to have a uniform color palette and branding, symbols, for everything to kind of like go together, to match, okay? Also uniform in whatever it is, because I'm seeing writing, okay? So having mission statement, I hear also like having a mission statement and abiding by those lines, and also being conscious of your collective that you advertise to, and how the tides change, how products change, how they improve, needing to stay on top of that. Okay, so I hope that answers you guys' questions, because I felt that coming through super strong. I kind of felt like that was a little muddled. I struggled with it because I was seeing so many things. Okay, so lastly, guys, from Spirit in reference to your money, and it's money, career, finances, right? It all ties in. Is Spirit is saying there's a reason you got into this. There's a reason you woke up and started writing in that notebook, okay? There's a reason these genius ideas came to you in the middle of the night, or while you were eating lunch, or however they came, or for you to get certified in this, okay? It was destiny. This is a part of your journey, and your you creating and building a name for yourself. Okay, so needing to remember that, because I feel like a lot of people here are oscillating whether or not to throw in the towel. Okay, because as I said before, I do see people that have been in business for a while and they're struggling. Their sales are struggling. Okay, so Spirit is saying, remember the reason you got into this. Okay, so that being important. There's also a second message that comes through, just lastly for you guys, is a part of that is doing the work, okay? So making sure that it's your own creativity, that you're not kind of like paying somebody else to do it for you, or kind of like watching others and doing it their way. You are totally cheating yourself doing that. I mean, literally, your voice, your mind, your heart, your creativity, your soul is trademarked. And that is what sells. You are what sells. You know, sometimes you can get good ideas from people, but at the end of the day, uh, the most success you will find in this, and this is what I'm hearing from Spirit, is when you take because there's a lot of people here that are doing stuff that other people already do. If you take this idea or this brand or these products and put your own spin on them and put your heart and soul into it, because that's important. Buyers want to know that that the people that they're buying from is putting love and care into it, and that they use their own products, you know, or that they stand by the words that they write in their books, or, you know, whatever it is that you do, a blog. I also hear somebody here, journalists, like I said, people that work with children, you know, heart and soul, and attitude of gratitude comes through also. Okay, so unique ideas, unique perspective, your own ideas and perspective. Okay, needing to unleash that. Stop being afraid of judgments, or maybe they won't like it. You won't know until you try. Okay, because just like copying and pasting or whatever it is, true, you're getting the message out, but you can put forth more effort and put your own kind of like your own beauty in it, right? So that's important. And that's where you'll find success. And that's the ending message from Spirit. Okay, guys, like I said, it's been super long since I've been able to channel for you guys. And I am off camera, you know, because I just, honest to God, I didn't feel like combing my hair and putting on eyeliner. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope this was helpful, you know, in whatever it is you're struggling with. I always try to sit with the messages for, 20 to 30 minutes before I begin to channel. So I make sure that I'm accurate with you guys. But as always, it was a pleasure, and I love you guys. Bye.